Hello everyone, so we're back today to continue our VIM Adventures. I believe the last session I had was yesterday. I want to say yesterday. It's been a really busy week. Really busy week, or weekend I should say, and week as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my last save. Let me make sure. I think it was bang ls. Yeah. So in this case it was the YT account. Let me go and sign in. This is our fourth session, I believe, for VIM Adventures. So we're going to do, let me make sure. Nope. Was it here? Yeah. Load level. Oh, no, restore game. Restore game, yeah. That'll take me back here. Here we learned several commands. So this one was a bit tricky. Let's see if we remember them. So once again, for VIM Adventures, I do recommend getting the license to follow along just because you'll get the muscle memory. If you just watch me, yeah, well, hopefully you're having fun. But if you're not having fun, well, then that's not great. I'll try to make it fun. But that said, or if it's not fun, probably watch another video that's more your style. Ideally, you don't want to spend time doing things that you don't like. But with that said, if you want to join me on my journey, I do recommend you get hands-on, just so that you could also build up these skills. Otherwise, if you're watching, that's good, but ideally you would also want to progress if you're interested in learning VIM. Sometimes I watch videos about skills that I don't plan on applying or learning, so maybe I shouldn't say you should learn the skills, because sometimes I'm just also into watching without really practicing them myself. A good example of that is I watch pilot videos, so several pilot channels, and like learning how to fly planes and things like that. I'm not a big fan of heights, and I'm not a big fan of flying, but I was kind of interested in learning about it, so I learned things for skills I don't plan to apply, and that's one example. So, but if you do want to learn VIM skills, then I do recommend the game. Anyways, back to here. So if it's the tilde character, oh no, sorry. Let me go to shift. There we go. So that's going to be flip the case. Yep. So it's going to flip upper to lower, lower to upper. The $ is going to go to the end of the line from the current position. The caret, the caret is, you see, this is not great because it should be like second nature. Caret is going to go to the first character of the first line. Sorry, not first character. First non-white space character. There we go. And then 0 is going to go to the first character of the line. Comma is going to reverse T, T, F, F. Okay, so now we need to know what those are. I know F. I think I know T. And well, but we'll see. So it's going to reverse these. Let's do F. F is going to do a search. Okay, so find the next character within the same line. Okay. Capital F. Move to the previous. Oh yeah, so it goes backwards. Yeah, so F is for forwards. Capital F is for backwards. R. Let's see. R is remove. Or sorry, replace. Sorry, R, and then the next character, it's the one that gets replaced with. L is right. E is to the end of the word, yeah, and then capital E is it extends it so that words are considered contiguous even if it has punctuation marks. Yep. So E and then E. So word versus capital word. D is for delete, so you're able to DL, so delete the next character, delete. So you could do D and then one of the VIM motions. So DL would go to the right character, D H would go to the left character, D, J, and K, those would delete the current line, and so J would be the down line, K would be the upward line, DD deletes the line, just DD deletes the whole line. regardless of where you're at. Capital D, I believe, deletes the whole line as well. Or I have to practice capital D. Let me see, capital D. Delete, no, from the current position to the end of the line. Okay, and D. Okay, DD for the entire line, yeah. So D, capital D is from current position to the end. So it's inclusive, yeah. H, we already know, so it's going left. T, so we know F already. F is find, and it's either forwards or backwards with cap F. T, on the other hand, that one, I believe it's also find if I remember correctly when I got this character, but it puts you one before that character. Move to one character before the next occurrence. Yeah. Okay. So it's like a find. So it's kind of like the find, but it's just gonna offset you. Capital T. Move to one character before the previous occurrence. Same exact thing. So it's gonna move backwards, but then it's also gonna offset you. But I think it offsets you ahead of it. We'll have to look at an example. Let's do J. J goes down, K goes up. X deletes the current character. Yeah, and then since it, so let's say you have ABC and I'm on B. If I delete it, then C takes my place. Yeah, so I go to C. If I do cap X, let's say I have ABC and I put cap X, it'll delete the one before. So delete A, keep me at B. Okay, so X, delete the character under the cursor, and then I go to the next character. Cap X, essentially it's a backspace. Yeah. Let's see. B is going for back. And then cap B is going to also do the word, which is just the extension of a word to include punctuation marks. Or punctuation marks, yeah. W actually is punctuation marks, numbers, so just any non-white space characters. Maybe I should say it that way. W goes to the next word. Capital W, next word. Actually Z, oh yes, that's what it was. Z was for moving, I don't want to say the viewport, but moving your view, essentially. So you could either center your line or center your position at the middle. You could have it placed at the bottom, placed at the top. So it essentially offsets your vertical scroll and horizontal scroll. In this case, it was also the horizontal scroll. But it essentially modifies your view so that you could either be positioned at the top, mid, at the bottom. So it helps with paging. Scroll screen. Yep, so it's your position will either be at the top. So Z top, Z bottom, that makes sense, or ZZ is middle. Okay, yeah, this looks good. So let's try some. Let's do FN. Why can't I do FN? Oh, it's because I'm not on the line. FN. I'm gonna do FY. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do TY. This is good. I'm gonna do capital FY. Moves me back here. I'm gonna do capital TY. Moves me still ahead. Okay, so wait, let me make sure. Yeah, so TY. Okay. So if I'm moving forward, that offset is before it, yeah. And if I'm going backwards, it's still before it. So it's before in the direction that I'm traversing. So that's our T's and F's. Oh, semicolon. Let me go back to keyboard. Forgot about the semicolon. So I have both the semicolon and the colon. Repeat the last T. Okay. So there's reverse, which is comma. There's semicolon, which is repeat the searches. There's colon, which is enter VIM command line mode. Yeah, okay. Okay. For full command list, type help colon without the quotes. Huh. Very cool. Login. Oh, I didn't know. I knew there was the login because I did that one earlier, but the log out. Did not know that. U for undo. Okay. Read. Red for redo. B. Name or index. Change the buffer. Marks. List marks. Display registers. Quit. List the games. Removes. Save game. Oh, okay, so the parentheses for the optional. Help topic, keyboard. Okay. Oh, I wonder what the marks are. Let's see. Mark line, call, file text. I don't know. So let's continue for now. we'll see what we can do. So I'll go FE. I'll go to. Oh, it's because I can't go to the D. I'll go FT. FL. I think I went through everything last time. Or was that what I was planning to do before? So I could do capital F H, capital F N, capital F N. Oh, because the N's there. Y. Okay. Let me check the bushes from top to bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go FE, FN, F period. Looks like. Let's see if I can remember, though. Oh, you know what? I could put Z top. Wait, should I maybe go up a little bit? So I go Z top. Okay. Well, let's do capital FA, capital FH, capital FE. Okay. FT. You know what? I should probably just go through them all. I want to make sure I have all the letters. This is going to be capital F. F. I gotta get better at using my punctuation marks. Oh no, what am I doing? So it's just going to be F here. Wow, it's crazy how fast the rest sits in. FA, there we go. It's U after you find comma to repeat it. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to the repeating. Capital FH. FS. Oh no, sorry. B. No, I can't go to the back. Just have to make sure I get everything. Oh no. This is gonna be. Effects. Not that many, which is nice. V, FA, E, Did I get teleported somewhere? Alright, let's see. Nope. Let's see. Let me go back. G. This is going to be a H. BB. Did I go this way already? Yep. Y. Wait, how's F1? Oh, yeah. Let's see, FG. I think that's about all the characters. Yeah, I think that was just... Oh no, FS, E, FT, okay, capital B. I think we're in good shape, so let's go ahead and save. This is gonna be, no. White C. Okay. Okay, not here. And so now we have to go through the challenges. Okay, now that we have everything, let's go through the challenges. Let's see what we have. We're gonna need to delete. Oh, okay. I think we could do this. Let's see if I can do F. No, it has to be the same line, right? So if I do that, that doesn't work. If I go here to the FX, and then I delete. Can I do FX? Oh, no, I can't. All right. Am I supposed to... supposed to delete the whole thing and like do all that in 5 keystrokes? Let's see. That's gonna be tricky. I can delete. Let's see what I have available today. Because I just need to use one of these bindings. Oh, one moment. All right, back to recording. Yeah, so it looks good. Huh. What can I use? Is there anything that targets previous occurrence of a letter? Because it's separated by white space. Oh, what if I do this? This would be good. What if I do find? Actually, before this, let me confirm which character is the repeat. I forget if it's the comma. No, not reverse. So it's going to be semicolon. Okay. So what if we do this? Fx, and then I'm going to do d, what did I do? D comma, yeah, so fx, and then I'm going to try to delete the semicolon, which is fx. How do I do that? Maybe I need another to go through some of these. Let's try to go through this puzzle then. I'm curious if I could go to the end of the line. Oh no. Because I thought I could just get from here to there. Right? Yeah, it's only when I'm in text. Right now I'm not in the text. So, how many characters? This one's kind of nice because it's 12. Let's see. Okay, so there's 5. I have 12 key presses. Not bad, okay. X is pretty distinct. So, oh, maybe I should read these. Fx will find forward, yeah, T will go to, we'll repeat them, sorry, comma, we'll repeat them, semicolon, we'll repeat them, comma, we'll reverse the, okay, so I need to use a combination, I think, of like, I need to potentially chain them. Like, let's see. So I'm going to do capital F, X, then I'm going to delete. If I go down, because if I just, each time I try to navigate to it, like FX, and go back. Actually, let's try that. So that's the brute force solution for now. Delete. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to capital FX. I'm going to delete, down, delete. Yeah, that's the brute force method. So now let's try some fun things. So how do I want to do this? Okay. Let's see. So F, X, X, delete that. Let's see. I think the reverse was the comma. Yes. Okay, I see. X, down. Now here's the question, because I used capital F to go backwards, and when I put the comma, it reversed it, so it put me forward. So in this case, if I put comma, will it take me backwards, or will it still retain in memory from before that the original command was capital F? Well, we'll have to see. But this is kind of my question: is pressing comma reversing the last action? If so, this will take me backwards. Ah, damn. It was the semicolon, not the comma. Sorry. The comma just reverse. Let me see. Let's go back. Keyboard. I gotta get these memorized. Repeats the last. And then comma will reverse the last one. Yeah. Repeat the last. Oh, okay. Repeat the last, reverse the last. Okay. So let's say I do F. No, what am I doing? Let's say I do capital FX. Semicolon was repeat the last. Yeah, so comma, go forward. If I go down, repeat the last was semicolon, semicolon, and then this one's comma. Okay, cool. This is so cool. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do fx. I'm gonna delete. We're gonna go down. Want to go the opposite. I just did it right now. Why am I having such a hard time? I guess maybe because they're just punctuation marks and I'm not identifying with them like I would with alphabetical characters. All right, let's see. So comma was reverse, yeah, and then semicolon was repeat the last. So if I want to reverse it, I go here, down. This one I want to repeat it, X. I want to go down, X. The original command was I went backwards, which is capital F, and then I said right now, comma would reverse it, and then on the bottom left, that would perform the original. So I want to reverse it. X. What? That one was pretty good though. I don't understand what's going on there. Oh, I think I know. I think I need to delete down. No. But if I try to delete and go down, it deletes the two lines. That's not good. How do I delete so it just takes and also traverse at the same time? I feel like there's a clue between will and reverse. Those two X's, how to delete will, or the X and will, and then go down. Did I miss something? Let me try it again, because I don't know if I missed something. Let me see. So capital F, X, delete this guy, go down. I want to reverse it, so comma, delete it, go down. I want to repeat it, X, down, delete this guy, then that traverses me there. Keyboard, we're one away. So it's not going to be the tilde because that one's going to change the casing. Taking me to the end of the line, that's not going to help. The caret's not going to help. The zero's not going to help, at least I think not. The comma, we already said reverse. The semicolon, repeat it. The last search. Repeat the last search. Replace. Delete. What about X? W, Z. No. Am I missing something? I have 12 key presses. The only thing I can think of is I can use the 0 to go to F. Because I'm using 2 characters to go to the X. No, but I need that for the search, so then I can manipulate around. So I don't want to undo that, because if I do the search, is it saying to use T? F will find forward. T will go backward. First them all. So I'm trying to think if I can use that. Leverage that somehow. The bummer is I think it's just for the line, so if I do, yeah, it doesn't go, it's just for the line. It's not multi-line, which would be nice because then it could go to the next occurrence without me having to waste the space going through the lines. But I would also see why they want to scope it, because then it gives you more control. There might be a way to increase the scope later that I find out. For now, scoping it to a line makes sense. Let's see. Right. Yeah, because if I do TX, that will put me one before. I could do cap X to delete it, but still gets me in the same position if I go down. Don't traverse there, delete it, go down. The only ones that lap around are going to be the word and the end. Those will let me go through the different lines. Am I missing something? I'm so close. Because I want to replace multiple instances on the last line too. So I don't know if that... No, I don't have anything. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay. Oh, this one looks so... This one looks pretty difficult. Because I don't know if I'm missing something where I would need to be able to go through this. Empty. If practice perfect, else it's not perfect. You practice true. Okay. Maybe I'm missing numbers, like the ability to use numbers on this one. How would that be 5 keystrokes? Yeah, because if... Alright, let's try to go to the right. We'll come back to the deletions. 5 key presses. Okay, so this is just some PEMDAS. At the top, 2 minus 3 times 6 minus 7 minus 2 times 4 to the third, to the cube root, or cube root of that. Well, let's just do the math. So the innermost is 6 minus 7, negative 1, times 3, negative 3, 2 minus negative 3, so that's 5. 5 minus 8 is negative 3. Cube root of negative 3 is negative 27, I believe. What's in a name that's that which we call a rose by any other name would be? What smells as sweet? Okay, Romeo and Juliet. The other thing I could think of is, right? Oh no, it's gonna go back, but it's blocked. I go to the end of the line. I want to be on the A. Four. So it just takes 4 characters to get there. And I only have 5 shots. Let's see if I do FS, oh no, FS, oh no, TW, OFA, level 7's hard. These are getting harder. These are getting way harder. That's why I feel like maybe am I missing something? Oh no, FS, H, T, T, K, B. I feel like I'm missing something. That's gonna be FA, FS, FS. Did I miss something? Capital F, P, T. Wait, where'd I go? Oh, it's capital F. D. V dot. Oh no. W. I've been here several times. So all right, let's go from what am I doing? F R no. Maybe I should read these. Let's go back. Okay. F is hidden somewhere. When followed by a character, moves it to directly. You can use F to go to the previous. Good luck. Did I miss something back here? Oh no. Pretty much solved these. Go back here. This one. Go traverse back here. Maybe I was missing something here. Or did I get all of them? Looks like I got all of them here. I just don't think I can get any more total. Alright, Alright, let's take it bit by bit. So we're gonna have to brute force the map just to make sure we don't miss anything. We'll go line by line just to make sure we don't miss anything. Go FN, FE, FN, which shouldn't take too long. Okay, line 2, we're gonna go FG, oh, FE, FU, okay. Now we'll go to line 3, FY. This one's gonna be, was it here? Have I been here? Looks like I've been there. I'll go to the beginning. Looks like I've been here. Let's see. DC. There's nothing to the left, right? FI. Okay, this is gonna be the second line. FE. FN. FT. FH. G. FT. T. Alright, whenever I go through here, I know I've attacked it. Just this corner for now. Now line 3. Okay. Alright, these 3, let me go to this 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these are all good for now. 5, C. Oh, here's one. When you find it, T is exactly like it, except you stop one character before. It's very useful for quotations or parentheses. Okay, that makes sense now how we're going to use that for the parentheses. Actually, does it? Because we just need to delete. How do we mass delete with also the find? Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. Okay, var w LCC. Okay. Let's do fn g okay. Alright, nothing here. We need to get to the word that. What is that? Actually, she went on period. Okay, sorry. Let's keep going. So right now I'm really trying to trace down if I might be missing anything. If I'm not missing anything, that's great. And then that means I'm just going to Galapagos be praised. If you find the comments, you repeat your last inline search, reverse it. Now hide. Capital FN. Then G. Capital FN. Capital FI. Okay. var e page. Did I go there already? Let me just double check. When you find Z, you'll be able to scroll. Okay. Let's see. It says keep this going. Let's see. Didn't get these. Once you find it, you can use this to be your last ones. Oh no. W. Let's keep going. For V. FH. FS. FA. D Y G C FY. Nope, there's nothing there. So I'll go back. Alice the cat. Hey, you seem to be lost. Let me help you get back. Why would I be lost? Maybe it's if I haven't picked up the other keys. I went through all these though. I will say this is pretty great practice. Let's keep going. Yeah. If I FM though D X T D H F T The last F for T is when you go from one text to another. Using FL in one text and then going to another. And this will carry on an FL command. Searches used in command such as capital L. I think this is what we were needed, the FL. The last F for T is remembered using F, capital L, in one text. What's L? I don't think, oh wait, sorry, I have L. It's gonna be my right. Oh yeah, sorry, what am I saying? So find the capital L, and then go to it. It will carry. Searches used in commands such as D, I see. So if I pair them together, that should work. So if I pair the DFL, the delete with it, then it should work. Okay, that should work. I think that's it. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna try to find X. Nope, it's not great. Okay, but this might help me here. I'm gonna go to okay, delete. The same command is gonna be wait, sorry. delete f of x goes to here. So if I go find x, find x, find x, delete. Okay, because it wants me to delete all the way to the next one. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I see. So if I go to fx and then I want to delete to the parentheses one before it, so it's going to be t and parentheses. That's a key. Do I need to get this stuff at the bottom? 5 keys here. Fall in love just a little low. Okay. Let me go here. Let me go to the end. Nope. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Down. Down. I know I can do D down. If I go B. First off, let's get down there. So I'm going to do FI. Okay, I can get down there. Maybe I need to go through the doorway first. Creating shadow. Percent sign moves between opening and closing. Okay, so that's going to be useful. Okay, so it's going to move between these scopes. Okay, this is really nice. Find the next item in this line after or under the cursor and jump to its match. Items can be any of those that are denote scope, I guess. Not necessarily scope, because that would just be more of the curly braces. You could argue also the parentheses when it's taken in the context of a for loop. Also for a comment, yeah. Or if defined, if else. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of all like scope related or kind of, yeah, I would say it that way. No count is allowed. Count jumps to a line count percentage down the file. Isn't supported in the game. So it is possible, but just not in the game. Okay, that's where the math comes into play. So if we do percent, find the next item after or under the cursor and jump to its match. Okay. So it went to the end of this outer scope. I go. Okay. No, sorry, let me go back. Started at the if. Why did it move? Wait. Percent sign went to the end. This percent sign makes sense that it goes to the beginning. Dollar sign goes to the end. Percent sign goes to the beginning. Okay. Part I don't understand is why it initially went to the last one. Interesting. Okay. Alrighty, let's just try this out super quick. Here I'm gonna go to okay. So I can go to the end of the line, and then from here, oh, almost ready, Melissa. This one is gonna be %. If I do it again, because I have 3 keystrokes, what I can do is I can go down, delete, down. Oh no, I gotta get everything. So I'm there. And I gotta get the next one that matches it. Okay. Then I'm gonna delete. So if I match it, sorry, if I match it, just kind of oscillates between the two, which makes sense because those are the ones related to each other. But now how do I delete them? I feel like that's supposed to help me there. Okay. Okay. All right, I get to the end. There, I have 3 keystrokes. Let's see. What about go to the end, go to the next one, go down here, delete, oh no, not delete to the end, delete the %. So go to the end, toggle to the end of the scope, go down, delete. I don't know why it doesn't go to the opening brace, it goes to the closing brace, but that works. Now I just need to go back. Okay. This works nicely. Now I can get here. I have a key. So I should probably be able to go in there and then maybe go back. Let's see, is there anything within scope here? I don't see any scope. Let's see. And if I do this, nope, nothing. Go, oh no. If I go here. I'm curious if it wraps around from the end to the beginning, because then I could just go here and word it. Nope. Doesn't work. Oh no, it's just within here. Falling on just a little low. Okay. Oh no, sorry. Let me go to. Okay, I think that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you were watching today, I know it's not live stream, so when it gets to live streaming, right now it's have 10 subscribers. When it gets to 50, I'll be able to live stream it, and then that way, if anyone has any questions, I'll be able to answer questions. I've never live streamed before, so we'll see how that goes. But that way, it could be a bit more interactive. Right now, you're just kind of seeing me go through the thought process of kind of playing the game, learning. But it'll be good if people join in, and then I'm able to answer questions. Still in the learning process, so this will be pretty fun. Let me go ahead and save the game. And then from there, I'll go ahead and end the recording. Let's see. Stop the recording.